Are we on? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Microphone check. Lights. Cameras.
This is Swanky. This is lifestyle. This is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
Big shouts going out to Black City as well and the whole team making this happen for the man Kelvin Boy. Plus, we also played you the new visuals from Liquor featuring Stone Boy. It was the man Kitty's music as well. Anyway, with all this lined up for you, there's more music to come on the channel. All you have to do is just take and stay both on Plus 89.9 FM as well as here on 3 Music TV Visual. Now, before we jump into our convo quickly as well, let me just fill you in on this, that money can change people. Do you know that? It sure does. I have a few friends that money has changed them. When they got money, they became kinder. When they didn't have money, they were wicked. Friends of mine. I'll share the list later on. Anyways, well, all you have to do to become rich, I tell you what, just dial *959#. It's on the screen now. You can see it, all right? They say money changes everything. Everything money can change, man. I wish I could ask you some of the things that you think money can't change. You probably struggle. But 959#, *959# on the 590 mobile could make you rich by playing any of the games like Monday Special all the way to Sunday Asida. And when you make that money as well, keep mute. Don't go propagating the gospel that you are rich, because your friends will help you chop it and you might come back to square one trying to play 959 again. So play it. Get rich and keep mute. Don't forget, stake responsibly, not for persons below the age of 18 years. 590 mobile at Dawon Sem. Also, a lineup of quite a number of activities for you this whole week at the Tunnel Lounge. You can find Tunnel Lounge on the number 45 Kofi Annan Street, I beg your pardon. You need to join Tunnel Lounge for their thrilling events every single day of the week. The Bacha Dance on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, they have the mic'd up acoustic experience. Thursdays, the Tunnel Hour. Friday, you're cruising with Tunnel Cruise. Saturdays, live band. Sundays, brunch. You see, every day something for you. Book it now for your parties, your wedding receptions, your boys hangouts by dialing 0551 556 444, 0551 556 999, or visit the website tunnellounge.com if you want more information as well. Go for gold and bet risk-free. On the new season with Betway. Now use the golden booking code found on the Betway site on the selected match weeks from the 11th to the 3rd of September and get 100% back as a free bet on any of your losses. Not that they want you to lose, but in case you made a loss, you get 100% back. You always get more with Betway. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. It's no under 18. Betway gets way more. All right, we'll be going into our big convo this morning. But let me just touch on food real quickly because it's tied into food. Because the man Olele on Sundays at 4 p.m., right, has been having an amazing time hanging out with celebrities far and near on Chef It Up. They talk for music, fashion, movies, comedy, lifestyle with your favorite personality and Olele as they show their culinary skills. I beg your pardon.
Okay.
Culinary skills.
Let's clap for you. Let's clap.
Slow down. No.
I think you are winning this year.
Yes, I'm winning
So
this
for back
year.
to back,
Yes.
That's a hat trick.
He steams up things in the kitchen and the conversations with mouth-watering local and continental dish with ever hilarious, of course, he himself, Olele, he says you watch out his dance moves on that show.
No, please don't watch it.
Something else. Well, Chef It Up is brought to you by Gino, Indomie, Tampico, and Free the Youth. Grab your cookware. Let's chef it up. It's on Sunday at 4 p.m. and also on Tuesdays repeated at 6 p.m. You love it. You can also watch it on YouTube. Well, and Just Vibes, before I go, Just Vibes, no hold barred, no conversations off the table. They say it as it is, come as you are, and say it as it is. Feel the vibe with outspoken, vivacious, exuberant, and open-minded culture squad as they take you on a journey of truth, depth, humor, rumor, facts, intentionality, consciousness, courage, and authenticity. The word's plenty. Charlie,
they use a handbrake.
8 p.m. We repeat on Sunday at 10 p.m. On Wednesdays, 8 p.m. and we repeat on Sundays at 10 p.m. Anyway, that's just Vibes. Proudly sponsored by Bell Ice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, did you know that when you eat some kind of fruits, you can... We went on the streets, spoke to a few people to hear what they had to say. When we asked them about, do they know what kind of fruits they can eat to improve their sexual health? Check it out.
Okay, so I've heard of avocado, banana, I think ginger, and then dark chocolate.
Fruits that improve one's sexual health are watermelon, apple, beetroot. Those are the other things I've heard.
So I heard fruits that can improve our sexual health are dates, nuts, and berries.
Who told them? That's what I want to find out.
For the gods.
Hey, question for the gods. People are eating things and seeing the fruit of their labor.
Literally.
Do you get it? But this morning, to confirm all this, our very own dietitian Nee joins us on the show this morning. My brother, how you doing? I know you are unwell, but thank you for making it up to us and getting here this morning.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you. Please get well. So which foods can you eat to make
Ginger body.
Yeah, ginger body now.
These are the stress, but I just have to sleep in. I think.
So there are no foods for stress.
Oh, we have food.
Doesn't
for
sex
stress.
help with stress?
Yes, that's also one thing.
Sex can help with stress.
Yeah.
We'll come to how sex helps with stress.
Chemist.
But I'm always
relaxed.
the professor here, so
Because I'm always relaxed. Or I don't come across as relaxed.
So you are the poster child, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm relaxed.
Okay.
Monday morning, everybody's stressed, but look at me, man. Drinking my tea. Go back. I'm gobacious.
In general, what do fruits do before we come to what driving it down to sexual performance?
Yeah. So basically, fruits these are foods that are part of our meals, and they come with these antioxidants and energy. Yes. But first of all, talking about sexual health, it's quite broad. We have first of all we have the libido side. We have libido, which is the urge to have sex.
Did you have to broaden it for us?
Yes. So
this table of men and women, we are excited.
But libido. It cuts across, right? So libido is the urge to have sex. There's also we have fertility. That means you have an increased chance to impregnate a lady or have a child, a pregnancy. Yes. Then we have the sexual performance side. So for men, it's more of the erectile function. Yes. And for women, we have something we also call a clitoral erection.
Clitoral
erection.
Elections.
Erection.
Erection.
Hey,
yes.
Charlie.
Oh,
clitoral. Your police guys races.
Clitoral erection.
It's also a style of it's in a different form. Although it's not doesn't have a scientific backing, but it's a term that is used to classify those.
You've mentioned 3 areas that we can look at, before 10 a.m. and we're excited. So let's start from the first one, where you addressing sexual health.
So
I
think we need to start from the libido side.
The libido side.
Libido side, yeah,
let's start
the
from
edge.
libido, the urge to have sex.
Yeah.
Tell us about this with regards to fruits.
Yeah. So first of all, there are a lot of things that can affect your libido. One of the things is stress. Yeah. So if your partner is stressed, they don't have the edge. And when it comes to stress, you see, among men, it's money. If a man is broke, Charlie, no matter what you do,
he can't get a hard on. His libido is low. The urge to have sex is not there.
If a man has money, you know that, Charlie, this guy, yes, he can do magic.
Wow.
Yes, that's one thing. So basically, you talk about stress. When the stress
There's a lot of people are suffering mental illness because I know people who don't have money, but where the libido is.
No, are you sure about this money thing? Because you know how they say that sometimes, quote unquote, poor people give birth a lot. It's said a lot. So this correlation.
So when we talk about stress, there are different forms of stress, right? One is money. Other thing can be stress from work. Yes. I think when we talk about stress, it goes beyond tiredness. Stress is more physical and mental, and it's for you to have the edge. It starts from the brain. So if the person is stressed, I don't think the person.
And I think the people you are speaking about are more content
with
than
what they
those
have,
of us who
still want
say-
to work more.
Yes,
Yes.
because you are saying poor people, but Charlie, the person is content.
Yes.
It's a
It's
saying.
it's
I mean,
content, so-
I've heard that. I'm sure we've all heard that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Content.
So any fruits to help relieve stress?
Yeah, so there are some foods that helps you to release stress. That's what the serotonin side. One of the things could be apple.
Apple.
Apple is very good, and dark chocolates. So the dark chocolate they help release what we call the serotonin hormones, which is opposite to the stress hormone. That's cortisol, which keeps you in a good shape. And they're saying the dark chocolate, what happens? It gives you this that feel good hormone. So it improves your urge to have sex. Yes. So that's why you see that during Valentine we usually share chocolate.
Does it affect blood flow? The dark
Yes,
chocolate,
so it
for
improves blood flow.
Blood flow.
Yes. So what it does that it helps relax the blood and the nerves. Sorry, the blood vessels. Yeah. So with men is you need to have a lot of blood flow to your manhood for it to stand. Yes. If the blood flow reduces, then that's what we call the erectile dysfunction. For you to have that strong. Yes.
Repeat telecast is at 10 p.m. A man needs a lot of blood to help have full erection.
yes.
So it
Blood
means
flow.
that you need blood.
Blood. Yes.
You can't run short of blood. So we need food to help with blood flow.
Yes, blood flow.
Yes, and also give you more blood. And these are some of the foods you mentioned, like dark chocolate.
Dark chocolates. We have apples.
Apples.
Well, so one of the things was watermelon. Yes. So talking about things that first of all increase your blood flow. Other things also helps with your blood pressure. So banana is one, contain potassium, and also coconut water. So you need to keep yourself hydrated so that the blood volume increases. Then when there's enough blood flow into your manhood, they also we need the blood vessels to be relaxed. If they are not relaxed, they are more constricted. So the blood flow will be to be more slow. But if it's more relaxed, you have a lot of blood rushing in. Yes, and also we need you to take more magnesium foods. That also helps with the nerves because you need to feel. It's more of a feeling thing. Yes, you don't have to be numb around those places. We have people that are numb around their penis.
Okay, I wanted
Because I've
to
been
ask
eating
more
a lot of
about
banana, and I see why. I understand why.
Yes.
But this is a self experience of myself. I woke up one morning and I realized that even the amount of blood that the day before that had gone there was less. But because I had eaten a lot of banana, I realized that that day
it was a good morning.
It was a good morning.
Banana gives you potassium.
What about
potassium and coconut
Contains
water?
potassium.
What about in the female?
Females. So females, theirs is more of the libido and also blood flow. Yes. So the blood is to rush into that place for the cells to get wet.
Oh.
So blood contains water. Majority is water. So when blood flows goes there, it stimulates the release of the liquids for them to.
So
Okay,
is
so
it the
example-
same food? Is it the same food
Yeah,
for
basically it's the same foods.
so banana, watermelon,
we have
apple,
water,
coconut, dark
Lenny,
chocolate?
have you eaten the jollof?
Date.
beetroots.
No.
So she's about to eat jollof. Will it help in it?
So she can just give, she can get some coconut water,
Coconut water to wash it down.
Yes, as appetizer too.
Wow.
Yeah.
The system.
Yeah.
To receive the jollof.
What
This
about
thing he
any
said,
carbohydrates?
The next time I see you holding coconut,
I drink coconut. So I there's a thing I do fruits daily. So on Monday is mango, Tuesday is banana, Wednesday is watermelon, Thursday is pawpaw.
Then by Sunday you
has
are
money.
set.
Friday is coconut, Saturday
By Sunday, fruit
is
cocktails.
pineapple, and Sunday is apple. So Sunday, Saturday it alternates. It's either
Lenny,
pineapple or apple.
Send me
and
this
in-
list.
in
Honest, I want to.
yeah, I think we
I'll
need to
send
share
it to
this,
you now.
especially with Darich.
I've actually written it down.
Darich
Please
needs
send it to me,
know.
okay?
So
I
I'll
beg
send.
you.
You said which day did you have banana though?
Tuesday.
Banana is Tuesday.
And then watermelon is Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Back to
Yeah.
back.
Wow.
Pawpaw.
Back to back.
So by Thursday,
Pawpaw
by
is
Thursday, food
Thursday.
done.
Coconut is Friday. Yeah.
For energy back for
Monday
Thursday
is
work.
mango.
The way you have said is like you want to work
What
on
about
Thursday.
still on conversations around arousal and interest and libido and all? Does these food and fruits that we take in excess, does it have any downside to it as well?
Yes, so too much of everything is bad. So you need to take things in moderation. And the reason why, you see, when it comes to fruits, what I'm going to advise on something, you see, it doesn't mean that when you take banana, you have the same effect. You need to be a lifestyle. With the pharmaceutical products, there's a program in a way that it can give that instant results. But for these natural things we're talking about, it needs to be part of a lifestyle for you to have the same effect. So it doesn't mean that if you want to perform today now, you're going to buy banana whole bucket. No. I'm sorry to you end up losing the match. And also, when it comes to that, I also advise people that have blood sugars. There are medical conditions that could also affect those things. People that have diabetes, people that have hypertension. Hypertension is one of the big problems because that means it reduces the blood flow to your organs. And women that have anemia, women that have PCOS, women that have diabetes, all these things are problems that could affect the urge to have sex and all that. Yes.
I know there are some women, and this might be very sensitive, but there are some women who have had a cutoff with their cycle. Is there in any way, certain food or I don't know if you're aware of that.
So we have people that is a polycystic ovarian syndrome. They have their flow is not even constant as it used to be. So those people, it's more of the gynae that handles them. What we do as dietitians is to make sure that they are eating healthy, too, their blood sugars are being controlled, and their weight, because these two contributes to them having a constant flow. Then what a gynae will do is that to focus on their hormonal balances, right, so that we all work together.
That's this thing.
Yes,
Lenny.
Now, we've mentioned fruits, right? There's this thing that they say that for a woman, also in relation to sexual health, you need to be drinking a lot of pepper, huentia, prekese.
I forgot this one.
They say that a lot. So can you just also let us in on how true that is and if it really, really works?
So there's a saying I always say that if you want your man to perform, pepper him.
If you want your man to perform, pepper him.
So pepper has some good antioxidants, right? It
People's
relaxes.
Milo and oats are all
Put pepper inside.
No.
when you oats, 6 different peppers in your oats. one slice of bread, 12 different peppers on the bread.
That's not the way to go. But you see, pepper has some antioxidants that relaxes the nerves, especially when it comes to men having erections.
You keep mentioning these antioxidants. What are they, just for people to understand?
So these things are compounds in foods, right? And they are there to, they help when it comes to nerves. Your blood vessels working very well. It relaxes, and also when you let me call something. As your body goes through normal processes, you produce free radicals, and these things can damage your cells, could lead to cancer. But taking in all these things could help mob them out of the body. That is why we always say that the cause of cancer is not known, because there are a lot of things that contribute to that. Let me give an example. You see, you sweep your room, but in the next 2 days, you see a lot of rubbish inside. So just look at your body. You're taking in a lot of things. So the body also has a lot of excesses that needs to be moved out. Yes, and these antioxidants are there to help you. So people that do not take fruits, then they tell you they don't eat vegetables. Those people, they are at high risk.
High risk.
Yes,
Wow.
of other issues.
Well, that's interesting to find out that pepper, is something. So
pepper, ginger, winter, from Wisa, those squad, and those people, if it's part of a lifestyle, there, you always win the
For the men
championship.
as well.
So how are we supposed
Is it for
to
the men as
consume
well?
this?
Yeah, for both sides.
Okay.
So how are we supposed to consuming the zina like fufu na maje you can cry ginger
The ginger, you can always put it in your tea.
Yes.
Oh, that one,
So you can crash ginger into your tea, or you can, we call the infused water in the morning.
But so you said ginger, we can do what?
Crash it.
For sure.
The tea that you the
he
tea
said
that
he was reducing his sexual performance because where he is right
He
now.
was lying.
the tea that you've already made or what?
Yeah, so let's say Lipton, right? Or the tea bags, right? Sorry, the tea bags. You can just crush ginger.
Nothing
to
milky.
it and just don't add milk to it. Usually I don't add milk to it.
What are prekese?
Yeah, prekese to that.
Thank you very much.
Same.
So prekese, cloves,
Cloves.
yes,
Moringa, all of them.
moringa, yes, all those.
Without
The
milk.
winter, I
herbs
see
and
people
spices.
chew their winter raw.
Yes.
Yeah, why
My-
do you do that?
Yeah, so what happens is that when it comes to these herbs, right, it's very good to take it raw. I don't know the effect of heat on it.
Okay.
Yes. So what happens is that even cloves like this, you can add it to your corn porridge. But usually what I do is that I crush it in those small this ceramic yes. Then I pour it directly into the tea or warm water in the morning.
Oh, with that said,
Yeah.
some people boil it.
Yes.
So they'll boil their huentia, pepper.
Please, you've been saying rintia, just for the audience and the people who might not know what it is. If you can just help that.
Oh, it's what's it
Cloves.
called? No, huentia.
It looks more.
Oh, what's it called? It has a name.
You can go on
It's
Google
African
and type.
something.
How do you
Ah,
spell it? How do you
Yeah,
spell it?
it's African something. I've
Please,
forgotten what's
if you
called
can
in English.
spell rintia for us,
It's
Tag us on Twitter.
HWINTIA.
Is it the Ghana education system? We know the name of it, we don't know what it is.
TIA.
Next thing they'll post a picture of Alansa and say what is the
English name?
Frontier in English.
Yeah, Google has it. It's Google has taken me somewhere.
And even pepper as well, right?
Yes.
And prekese.
That is why we advise people to use the local spices in cooking. Because the other artificial ones rather damages
our great grandfathers had 15.
Yeah. Negro pepper.
The what?
Negro pepper.
Negro.
I knew there was a pepper in there. I
Negro
just couldn't
pepper.
remember. Yeah.
How does it look like, please?
Literally. That's all we can say.
Yeah, that's why I need to wash Chef it up.
It's Negro pepper.
Yeah.
Negro,
like black man, Negro.
black
Xylopia
man
etopicia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jalua?
Xylopia etopicia.
Even the dietitian himself hasn't even opened his mouth to give us. He's at excess, so we have to try and find a way of reducing his. Interesting. So you've
Grains
mentioned
of Selim, sorry.
Okay.
Grains of Selim, that's what it's called.
What's called grains of Selim?
The same Negro pepper.
Okay.
Ethiopian pepper, Negro pepper, more pepper, grains of Selim.
Yeah, I think that there's a myth. I don't know if it's a myth or see the Yorubas love a lot of pepper. So it's known that those people have higher
Ethiopians.
No, Yoruba. The Yorubas are from
okay.
Nigeria.
Senegalese.
You know, if you look at their dishes, it has a lot of pepper. Even with normal boiled rice, you can see traces of
Pepper rice.
Pepper seed and all that.
Yes. Yeah, so it's known that those people have high sexual performance as compared to the other tribes in Nigeria. Yeah.
Wow, this is very interesting. So that means that a man can be at 100% efficiency if he's able to inculcate this habit.
I wouldn't say 100% because
almost 90%. Efficiency.
Yeah.
So does it mean that anytime he wants to get a hard on, he gets it? He's easily aroused. Is that what it does? What or during the act you last longer, or what do we understand by these things doing for you?
So when it comes to this longer or this duration thing, you see, people align this with erotic movies, but these things are movies. These are films that have continuity, right? So if during the act and the man comes, right, they'll stop and continue with another production, but the same. So they make sure where they stopped, they take a picture of normal production, right? They continue from that side, and that's how. So you can't compare yourself to this thing, but a man can have continuous erection for about 5 to 7 minutes with active penetration. Beyond that, that's how you go down. Yes.
So how many minutes again, please?
5 to 7 minutes.
So for those of us who do like 20 minutes,
bro, why?
So when you say I'm talking about active penetration, not asking with the whole.
Yeah, I'm
process.
just saying active. For those of us who do
for 20 minutes,
20-25.
Hey, let me TV now,
bro.
Let me tell.
It's not vetting up.
Let me tell him.
I tell him what?
Oh, tell him, Lenny.
That what?
That's what.
Stop that.
Lenny forms part of your jury, huh?
I've told Lenny to tell him.
I'm not among of this one.
So the 1 hour 30 minutes abnormal.
Oh, so no, you see, those things that's what I'm saying that.
But what if the woman hasn't, orgasmed?
Oh, but 5 to 7 minutes there is a bit too.
No, so we're
saying
talking about
harder.
active on average or active penetration. That's sexual act includes a lot of things, right? We're talking about
not small chops, the main meal.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. That it's on average. You see, what I'm saying, what happens is that there are some people that have genetic disposition that can give them a little bit longer.
This is why they are collectively post girls. 5 to 7.
Well, some people it's natural.
No, but wait,
some people have that genetic stuff.
So he said on average, that is why.
That's something that people like us, we are there.
I want to understand.
Exactly.
Good morning, bro. Good morning, bro.
I want to understand.
Tomorrow I'm going to make one for you. Come down.
I want to understand the 5 to 7 minutes. Is it for the man's pleasure or for the woman's pleasure?
Yeah, I'm talking about the man for erection.
Right.
Yes.
So the man is responsible for his orgasm.
Yes, the man is responsible for that.
So the woman should think about herself.
No. But you see, that would be selfish.
That is what. So who can?
But when we're talking about the
act,
act, right? The duration for a man.
Okay.
Right.
Between 7 minutes, everybody should.
Women have different makeup when it comes to sexual.
Yeah. So you may have 7 minutes on your clock, but the woman doesn't have 7 minutes.
Yeah. So you find a way to. That is why
they find a way.
Sexual therapists are there to help you.
But only if you have a challenge, I'm always second.
It's not about the challenge,
No, not even you have a challenge. I'm saying like if
the conversation I'm having with you,
a challenge with you,
no, I'm saying
that
you don't understand. My point is for the men we are okay.
Yeah.
But we don't even need 7 minutes.
Really?
But for the woman, especially with some women who take a while
Yeah.
You know, before they hit or they get to wherever they are going to.
Sometimes some of these things can.
not.
For women, some of them it's a disorder.
Okay.
So we have sexual disorders.
It's a disorder.
Yes, if you get a psychologist, you can talk to them. We have sexual disorders.
Okay. Wow.
So you see, like
So it's
within the
not our
normal,
fault, it's
there's
not our
something that is
problem.
abnormal.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
It's not me, it's you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that is shower
there-
and listen attentively. You hear. Zzz,
There are women who, you know, when you mentioned the wetness
Yeah.
and the foods that help, equally there are women who have that disorder who don't.
Yes.
Is it a disorder or?
So some of them, you see, I'm going to even talk about these slim pills and those putting things under
Enhancers
that.
and all those
Yes.
things, yeah.
Some of these things, we have cases. I've seen cases where the woman cannot even get wet because of something she inserted into the place. Yes, it's a big issue, right? So what I'll say is that women shouldn't like put things under them that are not approved. Yeah, especially when they say this kaya mata and all that. And then when you go on Instagram or TikTok,
They sell all these.
Kaya mata.
those things. If you set it, the man gets the guy will stick with you and all that. And all these things are not approved.
For boys and
I know a
for girls and
YouTuber who has
So
who
for the
sells
guy,
large-
it's for girls, but for the ladies, they call it kayamata.
Aha, okay.
So, wait. So
Kaya
the guy,
mata.
The reason a guy will go for girls, same or similar reason.
so if the guy wants
a
to
lady,
confuse the girl, it's kaya mata.
no,
If the girl wants to
if
confuse
the
the guy.
girl, if it's the girl going for it, they call it kayamata, or for boys sometimes. But if it's like the other way, it's for girls. If the guy is going for it, it's for girls.
And there are implications sometimes, or health implications for some of the use of these things, you know, like you're saying.
And you see, with women, the outside is a very sensitive spot. With little exposure, they can get infection. Yes, because they have something called normal flora. So it's like a bacterial system that keeps them very healthy. And it's a healthy bacterial system. But when you introduce something that is foreign, the body begins to react. And
To
it could
those
lead
things.
it could lead to other things. That's why we advise women that if you have a sexual problem, please see the gynae, or see, if it's a man, you see the urologist, especially when it comes to erectile dysfunction, and they will correct all those things for you.
Yeah, like I say 20, 25, 30, sometimes even 40, but I don't know about you.
Hey, G.
Why is that when I ask you?
I don't know.
When
It
we
looks
ask
like
you,
you're
if
representing
it were your-
the
if
female
it
gender
were
rights.
it were school education background, we're asking, you'd be giving us answers. We're asking these ones, and you're keeping it private. Well, you know that you've been paid to be seated here to share insights
Talk to me, okay,
your,
talk to me, I'm
your
listening.
viewers.
We
Oh, no,
are
no, you had
marching
mentioned different
to
things. So like we have,
Zion.
Nazir says that he's
Nazir,
trying to reduce it. Trying to reduce it. Only wanted to find out
Bro,
about.
that's it. Okay. That's it.
Okay,
He has
Nazir.
accepted it too.
Oh,
He
that's
says he's
it.
reducing it. He says
play.
he's overboard. He's trying to, that's why he's drinking.
But when I come, I don't want to be distracted away. So I always have to like.
Okay, let's move from libido to the other part, which
To
was
the domedo.
Erectile function.
yeah, erectile. I know we've touched on it lightly though, but let's go into healthy. meals.
We've done what?
We've touched on it lightly, but let's go into healthy meals. You know that can help boost, or equally also dropping this erectile dysfunction that sometimes men can suffer, and then also same for women as well.
Yes. So when it comes to erectile dysfunction, I think the statistics shows that 1 out of 10 men has it. Yes.
So
Wow,
wait,
that's touching.
so what you're saying? Hold it right there. Sorry to catch you. 9:27. It is right here on the clock. The 1 out of 10 men. I want to list 10 men in this building that. Me, Cyril, Olele, Fake, Asem, Orije, Dempsey, Fake, Steve,
Bako ha sebe sebe.
Steve,
Achia.
Oh yeah, and we also have this. Some people it's not straight, but it's quite tilted.
yes, the Western South people.
Yeah, is it called Pirate something? Yeah,
That's a name
What's all
for.
this?
Can you Google the name of not straight manhood? Let's find
That's
let's
what's
find the
called-
scientific name.
Yeah, it's PEY something. I forgot.
Men who have.
Peronis.
Peronis or something.
Can you spell it, please, Cyril? P what?
I don't know anything about it.
I didn't know we have a professor here.
P-E-Y-R-O-N-I-E.
P-E-Y.
Peronis. You see,
R-O-
when Peronis.
P-E-Y-R-O-N-I-E-S.
N-I-E-S.
Okay,
Peronis.
Peyronis.
Yes, it's the extreme curvature for the upper part of the male
What causes
sexual.
that?
Please talk about it for us, and
Yeah.
we're going to say something about it.
Yeah, I think I have a little information, but what I would say is that it's something that affects men when it comes to sexual performance, right? And some reviews also shows that it's something that stimulates. Some people are saying that disorder really helps women to reach orgasm at a faster rate.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a good disorder?
Some
I
things
can tell you why.
No, some studies as review. But you see, when it comes to science, we need to have a balance of all
Yeah,
these things.
okay.
Yes. So I can't stand on it, but I'm just sharing both sides.
No, it's good.
So this
What's
is some
good
things
about
we need
it? I
to.
don't
But first of all, I want
understand.
to talk about erectile dysfunction, which is a big problem. And right now, if you look at the age groups, sometimes it's supposed to be a problem. And the age group, let's say 50 above, but now it's a problem that is within the age group 30, 20, and all that. And it's because of most of the time our lifestyle, especially
you
smoking.
talking about the
Yeah, so I was saying that
Peyronie's?
I have little information about it. All I
Okay.
can say is
that
but I think we can get some
lifestyle can actually.
No. This things, it could be genetic, and it could be as a
Yeah.
result of other
Lifestyle.
issues. Yeah. No, that one is not lifestyle. Though. It's more of a genetic.
It's
thing.
genetic, yeah.
thing,
Yeah, because when we were in school, I mean in senior secondary school, when we go into the washroom, we had all kinds of, scary.
It was not
things
standard.
that we were seeing, and I mean,
So
some.
what, you want to ask them?
Oh no, some people were. Hey, there was this guy, right? I don't want to mention his name on air, but there was this guy that even when he's at rest, some of us are our foe. So we are confused whether it's that scary that some people who are there, and this genetic conversation of Peyronie's is something that there's no way of correcting that per se, is there?
Yes. Okay. For now, I'm not.
You
read
can't
on
tell.
that
You can't.
yet.
You can't
I think
tell
the
on
best
that.
people to talk about that is the urologist.
Yes.
Because they have specialty when it comes to that.
So let's talk about the foods that can help with help solve erectile dysfunctions.
Yes. So foods can help improve, not solve it.
Sorry, improve. Yeah.
Yes. So first of all, banana. That's one. So if you look at the shape of banana, it tells you a lot.
Banana
Yes.
cry.
Yeah, banana.
It makes
Sweet.
sense.
Uncle Obama.
So banana has potassium. When it comes to men, our major problem is the blood flow.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know something?
Yes.
Is it God put Adam way?
In
The garden.
Full of what?
banana and fruits.
The highlighted banana.
Fruit. You could have put him anywhere. Fish. Put him in fruit. Okay, eat fruit.
And there's one thing I was reading recently. I realized that we were told that Eve gave Adam apple, right?
Apple.
But apple is also one of the powerful things for correcting erectile dysfunction because it contains quercetin. And these ones are very good in relaxing the nerves and the blood vessels.
Before the
your
action?
penis, yes, for you to take a lot of blood. Yes, so you can see that Eve was not punishing Adam, but he was trying to solve a problem somewhere.
Eve foresaw Adam's possible problem and decided to talk to a snake.
Now, I'll try. But have you seen the medical logo? Have you seen
It's a snake.
Hey.
Is it a snake on a cross?
Yeah. And what's the history behind that thing?
If I tell you here, my clothes.
If you have any idea.
No, it's a very old seal.
Guys,
a very old sigil.
I mean, we've spoken about erectile
medieval
dysfunctions,
times, yeah.
right? For women as well. What is that thing for a woman that doesn't make her, meet her partner halfway in bed?
Money.
What would you say?
Money.
Yeah, money is one of the things.
Yeah. Money.
So there
For
are-
a woman.
there are psychological
I'm a
side,
city, I'm a
emotional
Uber house,
side. So it could be physical. First of all, so it could be physical, it could be emotional, it could be social. So the physical side probably sometimes some women do not like the shape or the look of their man.
Okay.
Right? And also the some women are not pleased with the size of the man's penis. Yes. So there are some women
As in it being too big or small?
Too small, yes.
Too small.
Yes.
So what? She won't rain down there. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so
Can you let us understand that?
the thing deals with your mind, right? So there are some physical things that can affect a woman to even think about that.
Okay.
Right. So because the man's mouth is too small, it will piss her off. When the woman is pissed off, there's no way you can bring her back.
Okay, so let's move from the physical
Yeah.
and psychological
Yeah.
and social,
Yes.
right? That's what you mentioned. To what if she's pleased with everything,
Yeah.
but then she still can't rain down there. And she's
What
always
is rain?
dry.
I don't understand. Oh, okay. I seen wetness.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And she's always dry. What would you say are the foods or the fruits,
Yes.
right, that she can eat to help? Because we've spoken about for the men. So what would that be for the women?
Yeah.
as
So
well?
first of all, don't think there are things that may affect that. If the person is anemic, right? If you're anemic, would affect that. There are things that the medications you are taking. There are possible side effects of some medications. Yes. So that is why usually when a gynae give you a medication and it's affecting sexual health, you need to report it. Even when it comes to, there are some blood pressure medications that can affect erectile dysfunction. So when you see that, you just report to your GP and tell that this medication is affecting me. They'll change it for you. Yes. The other thing we talk about is, you see, for a woman to rain down there are a lot of things that could lead to that. It's not only, and that one thing, and also because of some of the things that they insert, right? These things can damage the cells around those places.
The pH balance.
Yeah. We've had some cases that women even have their cells becoming like a scar. Yes. Scars inside. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So there are a lot of medical things that is going on, and that is why we are advising people not to just buy things from other places and inserting it there.
These are sex toys. You're talking about sex toys, right?
Yeah. No, sex toys are also other side of, but we're talking about things people have certain medications.
Okay.
Yes. Could be herbal. Some will say they want that place to smell very good, but actually the vagina has its own pH.
Self-cleansing.
Yes. You don't need anything to make
So
that. Unless there's a disorder that is usually after your menses, usually you have this funny smell coming out, which is quite normal, which women can correct over time. But if you're having an infection, if you're having yeast infections and all that, it could lead to that place having some bad odor and all that. But aside that, you don't need anything to make that place smell very good. I'm not saying the vagina smell like a lavender or something.
It shouldn't even smell like a flower.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes if it smells like a metallic something, it could also mean that there's a risk of infection over there. So these are only things that you can look at, but you don't have to buy things from these Instagram buyers. Instagram vendors.
Vendors, yeah.
Yes, they have a lot of things. They
products, they display and they
tell you that to
sometimes
make that
you wonder whether they have approvals from it or but
yes, that's what I'm saying. I've seen a YouTuber who ships even outside the country. She has a lot of following. Talking about only that
the wash.
Wow.
Yes, that not wash. You see, wash. Okay, for me, I've not read about wash, but I know some guys don't subscribe to this wash because of side effects. But that is not my filter. I'll not talk about it.
Just the douching or whatever they call it.
Yes, some of the washes even affect women.
Vaginal washes.
It's not the same as douching.
No,
douching is like
it's different.
Like a simple way to talk about
it's different.
Yeah.
Explain it, Lenny. Can you help us understand?
You can't.
I understand, but
Douching
try.
has to do with water.
It's just water.
Like
You're looking at me like I should know.
water to cleanse the place, but
no,
douching is
she
more
was
like
almost
going
there.
in.
She was almost coming.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so douching can be more of like intentionally
Like
splashing water.
splashing. Do you understand?
So if you have a shower head, you can just brattle like that.
The shower head too sometimes is different. It's a different conversation altogether. But
Lele, you are currently identifying as suspicious. You are identifying as suspicious.
It's a different conversation
Bro,
altogether.
there's everything's on TikTok. They say it on TikTok.
With the shower heads, but douching is an intentionality to like wash,
Isn't that the same thing as going to buy the feminine wash?
Douching also comes with some chemical, using chemical.
Yeah,
products.
but douching as well. Sometimes people sit in
To steam
in the
themselves.
water.
Sitting bath. You've seen this.
Yeah, they sit in the water. So like that's what I'm saying. It just comes with. It's different.
What is all
So
this?
you can still have your wash.
lot of
What I know, you can still there are feminine washes, right? So you can use your feminine wash and just wash the place as usual. But douching is like there has to be some intentionality wanting to cleanse the place to an extent, which is not good exactly because there's good bacteria, right? So sometimes if you douche, you are just taking everything off. From there, and then instead of the place being healthy, hygienic, you've washed that's good
The
bacteria from there. So then you end up having side effects, which he's talking about. Yeah.
Douching.
You see, when we talk about, I think we are this smoking and drinking alcohol can also affect it.
Okay.
Yes, and yes. So when it comes to smoking, a lot of smoking, cigarettes and other chemical stuff exposes the body with some funny compounds. And what it is that they damage the nerves. With men, our nerves is what gives us that high hope. So if your hair nerves get damaged like this now,
That's it.
Yes, and also they also damage the blood vessels.
Yeah.
That is why I see some of the people, some of these erectile dysfunction clients, they give them pumps as a way to stimulate, yes, the nerves over there and all that. Yes, yeah. So we don't have to joke with these things. Yes, that's why I kept tell them.
So I mean, we've covered 2 out of the 3 or possibly 4. We spoke on the libido. We're talking about erectile dysfunction. Now I don't know what I can't recall that third point you had mentioned.
I think we talk about sexual performance.
Yeah.
The fertility side.
The fertility side, yes. Yeah. Let's have a conversation around that. Yeah. That's also very sensitive, I know. What destroys, what enhances or improves?
Yeah. So first of all, one of the things we talk about is pesticides. Using a lot of, getting exposed to pesticides. It can also affect, reduce your risk of being fertile. Alcohol is one. Smoking is also one. They can destroy the cells there, and also certain medications could also affect your chance of having good sperms and all that, and also heat.
Yeah, the quality of sperms that some men produce. I know about this lightly.
Yeah.
Quality top notch, hot.
High quality.
Yes. In high quality. I'm exportable, my brother. I can be exported. I believe that if I add on a loan, if the government invests in me alone, I think that I can. The amount of money
with the $1 million
service the $3 billion deal from IMF. My brother, you have no idea what I. Yeah.
Can make it from
quality
alone.
African sperms. Yeah, the top quality.
Are you sure you don't donate to the sperms bank?
You see how Jay is blabbing here? If you close the show and women steam and stream and bombarding your DM
about the quality. But if you have into pineapples and your pineapple is quality, of course you talk about it.
Okay,
You have we see some amazing products on the market like the Blue Skies and co. Top quality, fruit drinks that we see local producers. I am also a top quality producer of high quality
juice of J.
J juice.
That's a good company.
Put picture of small children under. Order today your juice of J. Juice of J.
That's my tagline.
Nkola non-stop.
What about the other side to improve, be sure and certain? What kind of things, I know it sits across all the areas that you've mentioned, but let's still, let's talk about it again.
Yeah.
Are there any specifics to foods to help with your fertility, on both sides?
Yeah, I think for both sides, for women,
let's start with men. Not good.
Ovulation.
We've heard about there's something that men should eat that will give them more sperm. They sell by the roadside. Tiger nuts. Is this true or false?
Yeah, it's true.
It's true.
It's true. Yeah.
Wow. When you chew tiger nuts, what will they do?
The nuts and seeds are good stimulants. They have the omega-3 fatty acids, which they contribute to the proliferation of the cells. That's why you have to take a lot of B vitamins and all that. Yeah, so those things are, sperms are cells. So for it to proliferate, we need all these iron, zinc, we need the B vitamins in there to help with the formation of these healthy cells and all that.
So if you chew tiger nuts, you get
so not quality tiger nuts, but nuts in general.
I eat a lot of dates. Are dates good?
Yeah, so dates is a different category. So but dates has good vitamins, and also it's more of an energy booster. That is why the Muslims use it during their Ramadan fast.
That's why the 7 minutes thing was not. Anyway.
No, but people mix it actually. When you're doing atajo milk, right? People mix the tiger nuts and then dates and cashew, just nuts in general.
These are the places you have to be taking me. Where did they mix it, please?
Nuts are one of the
things.
You
see it's a lot of
is
these
it all type of
and
nuts?
Stuff.
Yeah, so basically all types
cashew
of
nuts,
So unless you're allergic to that particular nut. So cashew nuts, almond nuts, all the nuts can help.
I eat a lot of nuts and kelewele. I love kelewele, even though I don't take it too much because of the oil is too much for me. So once in a while,
you can air fry your kelewele, so it's fine.
You can
air fry.
Oh, okay.
So what you do is that
modern problems.
Yes, add your red pepper and everything, your kelewele spice, put it in the air fryer. Within some few minutes, you get it very nice.
Air fryer. This is the first time hearing.
I actually haven't considered.
So fryer doesn't use any oil.
That uses a lot of oil. It uses conventional heat.
Okay.
To get
So you
into
don't
it.
use oil.
So you're talking
Oh,
about this is
wow.
grilled killiwilly.
Really?
Oh, okay. Because yesterday I went to buy Kiliwili 8 cities 3. And then groundnuts, 2 cities.
Juice
3.
of J.
And then I left the groundnuts. It paid me, pa. I left the groundnuts. So when I came, I couldn't even eat the Kiliwili again.
But really, what's
Yes,
what's the hack behind Tiger Nuts though?
Because
growing up-
this is that thing is.
Yeah,
Does
so-
it actually do what I'm trying to form?
Yeah,
just asking.
because of I mentioned some nutrients inside, and these ones are in these tiger nuts. But it's not a one-time thing. It needs to be part of your.
It's a lifestyle. So guys, you understand
you
why
have to
I'm
be
a high
loading.
performer?
You have to be loading.
so-
Son.
Really, exactly.
you don't have
Because
to
I love
overload.
groundnuts. I
Only
love
that
groundnuts.
he's doing his hand.
loading.
No, my hand like. It's a stretch. You have to be loading. Okay.
So if you are out there and you need an offloader, if you come to 3 Music, I'm sure you can give you a few people. That's,
And also one thing we're not talking about is salmon.
Salmon.
Salmon is one of the
The
healthy
smoked
fish.
one.
Yes, both sides.
Both
So
sides.
far as it's dead.
Yeah, so far as salmon. Yeah. And some has omega-3 fatty acids, very good when it comes to yes. So sometimes even for fertility treatments, some people recommend fish oils.
The
As part of
capsules.
the capsules as part of their therapy. Yes. So you can get some from fish. There's salmon and all that, and also meat. So when we talk about lean meat that are have low saturated fats. Yes. So like chicken, you can have chicken and you can have turkey and all
Rabbit.
that. Yeah. Hey, rabbit.
So let me get practical here. We've got
How
about
about
15
cats?
minutes more.
Cat.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey,
Cat.
I want to
You
get
mentioned
practical
rabbits.
here.
I'm just asking
Yeah,
about
he
cats.
mentioned rabbits. I'm trying to
Kill a pussy cat.
Oh,
Let me
please, I
just-
beg you, before you go, I
Okay,
want to
please.
also Burkina as well.
So Burkina is more of proteins, which is
And
is good.
Sobolo.
Yeah, so Sobolo is more of it will be part of the antioxidants and all that, the millet, lamugin and all that.
Oh, so Sobolo is good.
So it's good.
Okay,
It's
we
very-
in.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know this won't come off as free.
But let me do a short
Okay.
education on the Burkina. See, right
Okay.
now we're not getting the quality
I'm
of Burkina on the
Friday.
streets. It's not what we used to get from the Muslims, right?
Right.
The Islamic guys in Nima. Right now they use milk, cow
milk.
No,
Regular-
so powdered milk, yeah,
powdered milk.
yeah, to produce this Burkina.
As
and all
opposed
that.
to using cow
Yes.
milk.
And also, proteins are it can affect you at if it's
Why
not,
are they
it's not-
using powdered milk?
Yeah, I don't know because
The cows have done plastic surgery. There's no real milk.
then another thing I want to talk about is you see for proteins it needs to be stored at a certain temperature, but they don't do that for these Burkina. So it's highly infectious. You can have a lot of
So the one
GI
on the
problems.
street.
Yes.
Guys, when we get
And
off, I'll show you where you can get fresh Burkina
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah, and I think it's
I'll
one
show
of
you.
one of the studies that one of our lecturers did. We found a lot of things in this Burkina that was sampled in Accra. So I advise people to
away
get a legit source.
I agree, and
not a
I
street
feel like
ones.
Burkina is supposed to be kept, like you said, at certain
Very,
temperature.
yeah, very
but then we see them carrying it.
Yes.
The reason I don't agree to buying Burkina on the streets, I didn't even know about this study
Mm.
or whatever. But the reason is, you see them carrying it on the sun,
Yeah.
and then it becomes hot.
Yeah.
Everything doesn't get sold that day.
Day.
They go back and put it in the fridge.
Yes.
The next day, they bring it back, put it again, and then it goes through that whole cycle. If it's going to take a week or two for that Burkina to be sold, that's what they will do. And it's rather unfortunate because sometimes you hear people say a lot that they bought Burkina on the streets and they had an upset stomach or something like that. So, like I said, when we get off, I'll show my guys.
But Lenny,
also
I
want
mean,
to find
just
out-
to
Jay, please, I
just
beg
to
you,
yeah,
ice kinky.
ice kinky. Okay,
I'm
let's
getting-
hear
I'm
it.
just-
So
I'm just
I think
getting
you asked
my
about
conversation,
carbs.
man.
When it comes to sexual performance, we always leave out carbs.
Yeah, ice
But
cake is there.
Carbs is the basic energy.
Hey, Olele.
Because
So I'm getting-
you know,
I'm getting
with
comments.
sexual performance, you need a lot of energy. You see, after coming cry, you see that you become very weak. So you realize that if
That's why you
don't-
sleep,
if you
eh?
don't eat well,
I can also
You
teach
can
guys
collapse.
a way of maintaining your energy
levels.
But should we give you a
energy
show?
levels
Give you a,
without having
should we
to
give you a show?
Gina So with J. Gina So with J. Sponsored by J. Juice of J.
Juicy J. Juicy J.
Gina So with J.
Eddie, are you watching the show? Madam Rush, please. This will be a very good and ideal. Yeah, Gina So.
Gina So with J.
Pint him.
Then your slogan will be Yejinem.
Because because yeah,
The show will be
top
5
notch.
to 7 minutes.
It's top-notch performance. Like if it was there's a Guinness World Record around the last one that we collect say like 2 times, we've broken our record like thrice.
Wow. So I think it's good, eh?
Yeah, it's good. It boosts your energy levels.
Levels.
But one thing is that before sexual like acts, you don't have to load your stomach with a lot of food.
Jai, why look at Cyril?
Oh, I'm not looking at it. But what
Who was looking at Cyril?
It's just like, see, sex is like sports. You don't see people like eating a lot.
Say we did on air, I go feel sort you.
So you have the video of you for Founders Day.
Say don't load your stomach. I want to watch
Anita, let's find that video for us. I want to ask Doc some questions around it, please.
Ghana here we every date they start with let's go and eat.
Where did you post it? Twitter? Or?
I posted it here.
The Founders Day fufu.
Yeah, I want to go through that meal.
And the pic, Jay's fufu. Yeah, I have a video of the fufu. Jay
Your
ate
fufu.
on.
He also did one at IUM
Yes,
of his album, and
But after eating my lunch, did I go and perform?
we cannot tell.
You're
You're going to say that.
But you and I came back to the office here to come and work.
Pardon? Which Founders Day?
Dimpa.
I was not here. I was not here on Founders Day. You
No,
see,
you were not.
the IUM data I was
Yes,
not here.
we found the meal he ate on Founders Day. I want to send that video to our production team. Let me forward it.
Why do
I
found it.
wanted us to talk about something when in relation to ovulation.
Ovulation.
Yes. So when it comes to that, we advise women to be mindful of foods that they eat.
Men.
No, sorry, women.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. So women, you need to be mindful. You don't have to take a lot of processed foods, most of the canned stuff. Yeah, it could affect. There's something that there's a chance that it can affect your chances of ovulating.
Okay.
Yes, a lot of sugary stuff also is a big problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you see, I keep saying that eggs are cells, and there are things that could damage the formation of quality cells. Yes. One of the things, having a lot of processed items, these ones can damage the quality of cells you produce. It could be your ovulation or sperm cells, right? And also the eating of foods outside. Now, a lot of things, I keep saying that eating outside is something that is now dangerous because we don't know what people put into this food. I think there was one time we saw a woman frying this thing, what was it, pork, and she was putting a pink something on the pork.
Is that supposed? Yeah, I've seen that a lot.
For the color.
Sometimes when they put it in the shelf or whatever.
So that will be red.
Especially when you're traveling, on the way to Cape Coast.
Yeah.
What
is that?
I don't know. The thing they bring me.
No, even if you ask the vendor what's this, she doesn't even know.
I was like,
she just told it makes the thing look a little catchy.
Red.
Yes.
Maybe
And then they add the yellow to the yam.
Maybe she's a colorist.
And they even do the they even do the same to turkey as well. What we call trophy.
But why do they do that though?
I don't even know.
It's marketing.
It's what?
Marketing.
The chop trophy way the woman started dashing trophy where I stop.
No, I woke up at Winneba Runabout and I was starving. So when we got there, the cows and the driver said, "Oh, boss, we did the place. So you go buy the chew." When we pulled to the side and the ladies came, but I sat here at once. The yam was yellow. The yam was yellow.
I even thought it was
not yellow.
The
yam was yellow.
I thought it was a special type of yam.
The special type of yam. It's called disease. The pork was pink.
Yes.
It's
pink.
Yellow yam, pink pork.
I was like, what?
What's going on?
What else you want to eat? Yellow yam and pink pork.
I was like, it's okay.
It be Barbie activation. Activate the Barbie activation.
Lenny, I'm proud of you with your weekly fruits.
Oh, thank you. I actually did it with my mom.
How ripe you are by now?
No, so the reason is
what are you doing?
the reason is I don't like vegetables. Right? So my mom is always insisting you need like to eat fruits.
Oh, then you are settled.
Right? So we actually did this together. So I just keep it like at the top of my mind, and I do it in the night or in the evening.
And now that's a lifestyle, like what dietitian is saying. Now that's a lifestyle. I'm sure you. How long have you been doing this?
Oh, I started this year.
Wow.
Like in late January.
Then by now she's set.
She has all the folic acid, the folic.
Then you one touch,
all the iron, everything set to.
The only touch I need is a touch of God to
If
get
you are a
financial
guy
freedom.
and you go to Lenny
all.
and you
We'll be doing outdooring.
will be doing outdoor.
So this idea about pineapples,
Yeah.
and women.
Yeah.
What is the relationship?
Pineapples.
And cranberry. Let me just not if
And
you
cranberry.
want once you've
In fact,
mentioned
the
it.
cranberry stuff, is it the one that you've been
I
drinking
was told
or?
that when you take pineapple, is it smell sweet or it tastes sweet or something like that?
Yeah, I was
No,
asking.
I know. I wasn't
but-
there. They're
yeah,
asking me.
No,
something.
it's- no, the
but
pineapple
I
is-
think that there's no correlation. I beg
Wow.
you.
No, hold on.
Yes, there's no
The
correlation.
pineapple is also for men, so it's not just for women. They
That might-
say it's
that
for
was-
men. They
you
say it's
smell
for men
sweet
as
or
well.
what?
Yeah,
So for the
Tastes
women
sweet.
who
Let me see if I can.
like to go down
Ask myself
on
that.
men, they say that when your man eats a lot of pineapples, he tastes better. And for women as well,
Taste
they
what? What are
say
you
that
tasting?
a
What are
lot.
you tasting?
Me, I want to
Because this
taste.
is
I
raw
want to
stuff.
taste like Tom Brown.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
also.
that's what's said.
I want to find out about this. I beg you. This is not about diets, but
Yeah.
because
But the
it
guys have
goes
sent the
inside-
message,
Yeah. Because it goes inside the mouth. Because it goes inside the mouth. I want to ask it. And pardon me, viewers.
How do
Pardon
you
me.
mean, bro?
With oral sex, that is from women to men. Yeah, not from men to women. From women to men, and women who swallow.
Yeah.
I want to ask about the protein content of the semen,
yeah.
and does it have any health benefits to women? Since they say
I
there's
think we
protein
had
in
some
there.
speculation, but it doesn't have a scientific backing. I keep saying that because, first of all, the proteins in the sperm is not enough. It's just one-time stuff, right? It's not. Let's say. So looking at your body weight, right? You're supposed to take, let's say, 0.8 times your body weight. That will give you the grams of protein you're supposed to take. But you can't get the same equivalence of protein from semen. Right? Yes.
The guy will die.
So yes,
Yeah,
yeah. So there's no correlation there that these kind of proteins. You see, I heard that it gives women healthy skin. And all that. And I've
That's
seen-
what they claim.
Yeah, said some of them they use the semen as a skincare routine. Yes.
Yeah.
Is it?
Do you know their suppliers?
Confirm, man.
I've seen videos. There are videos of that on social media.
Yeah, so you see, this is aspect, but you see, they are not. We don't have any scientific backing when it comes to all these things. So I don't advise people to go on that journey. Right?
Yeah, because if it was there were health benefits to swallowing semen, and I think that we want to encourage a lot of women out there to drink their partners, but there's no scientific backing.
Yeah, so
there is
please.
no scientific backing to it, so we will not encourage you until FDA or some authority comes out to say that the
Juice by
WHO says that there is
Research.
evidence of some health benefits to it. Then you can be encouraged. Then maybe you can
Unless you
consider-
get-
maybe like in the morning
even
when
if
you
there's
come,
health
you ask Lenny
benefits,
that
you still need to get
you
FDA
need
sticker.
protein. But
You need to make sure your partner has FDA sticker.
yes, before you exactly like how blood donation.
This person has been approved by the
See the excitement.
That's for sale. That's for sale.
Yeah, but of course you don't want to. Until you have a sticker on your this thing. Maybe,
On your
maybe no tattoo sticker. Maybe yours. You know,
There's a lizard one. They'll do it for you.
they do here. And I keep saying that if there were scars on you 24 hours, immediately you finish having any form of intimacy. Like some people that I know, they'll be very looking like this thing.
Pumpkin.
Every day when you see them in their faces. Anyway, but thank you so much. I think we've touched on quite a number of things, and basically the whole thing is about eating healthy.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you last question now, but can you just give us? I know that is not for free.
Yeah.
But what would be an ideal, morning to evening meal to keep you going? Something healthy that you can advise that we can take. Because, for example, people are eating, like, we go and eat fufu some Charlie. The things we chop money sometimes when we live here.
Yeah.
What would be your prescription, let's say?
Yeah, so breakfast depends on the person's activity and schedule. But let's go for the regular 95 people. You can have, let's say, oats, boiled oats or corn porridge with some tiger nuts. You can add low-fat milk as a sweetener or use honey as a sweetener. They can have that as a breakfast, right? These things could help you, give you energy, and also give you healthy omega-3 fatty acids for sexual performance and all that. Yes, in the afternoon you can decide to have wache, right? Beans with you can get the fried salmon with some sorted vegetables. The reason I say sorted because the quality of vegetables you're producing in Ghana right now is a big problem. using the kind of water they use in watering and all that, water like the irrigation and all that. They get the water from different sources, and you see this water is sprayed on the skin of these vegetables, and sometimes some of these vegetables we take the leaves itself. So as a way, after using your brine solution, social solution to wash it, I advise people to use heat, add a lot of heat to reduce the amount of bacteria in it. So that is why I keep telling people that the vegetables on the streets from these vendors is now dangerous. Yes, and you can do that. So just watch it with some little salted vegetables and salmon can keep you going for years in the afternoon. And in the evening, it depends on the activity for the evening. Some people have a lot of activities in the evening. Yes. For such people, yes, you need to have something that has a lot of energy. So if, let's say you can have some rice, you can have some boiled, let's say turmeric rice. So normal rice, you can add turmeric to it. This is very good. You can have some little avocados, and you can have mushroom sauce. Okay. Yes. If you don't have, you can do normal chicken vegetable sauce.
Free add to this, but how do we get this where do we get this from, to be able to keep up? Because it looks like something you have to be,
and bro, it's expensive. It's expensive.
Oh no, so you see, when it comes to
provide
when it comes to meal planning, when it comes to meal planning, every client is different, right? What my clients from East Legon eats is different from the client that is in Teshi.
All right.
So during the consultation, you're able to tailor it down. Yes, I said mushroom because probably one listener can buy a mushroom, but somebody from Teshi who can get salmon will go for salmon. Yes.
Well, all right.
Yeah, let me pay some small bills, I beg you.
Please do that.
Experience the magic of Ghana's vibrant colors like never before. From the enchanting green forest to the mesmerizing blue oceans, immerse yourself in one-of-a-kind celebration with shades of color powder. Join us in the spirit of unity and celebration at the Calabash Color Festival on September 9 at the Untamed Empire from 12 p.m. There's going to be an unforgettable fusion of music, tantalizing food, refreshing drinks, and the kaleidoscope of colors that would ignite your soul. Don't miss the vibrant affair where Mr. Drew, Sefa, Kwamna MP, Dub Nation, and other artists will treat us to enchanting musical performances. Hurry and get your tickets now at Frankie's inside Oxford Street O2, Poke House inside airports, Front Back inside Yaniba Estates, and Nalem Clothing inside Accra Mall. Or simply dial star 711 star 711 star 44 hash to secure your spot at the most colorful celebration in Ghana.
Well, thank you very much. And every time we eat food and sugars are trapped between our teeth, and that leads to tooth decay and gum disease, and in some cases foul breath. So brush your teeth morning and evening with Pepsodent Cavity Fighter. 10 times stronger teeth guaranteed. It is fortified with pro-fluoride and microcalcium ingredients that seals tiny and invisible holes in your teeth, preventing cavities, keeps your teeth strong and your mouth healthy. Our time is up. Thank you very much, Ni, and for being here with us this morning. I know you're unwell, like you said earlier on, and wishing you speedy recovery, and to the team as well. It's a great start to a week. Tomorrow is going to be even amazing, and the whole week is going to be just spicy and tantalizing. On that note, we are out. Stay safe.